The skipper of Vestas SailRocket, Paul Larsen, embarked on a journey of discovery. He travelled to Norfolk to meet Timothy Coleman, the owner of the 37-year-old Crossbow. The Crossbow 1 and 2 yachts held the sailing speed record for 7 years from 1972. Larsen's 2006 Vestas SailRocket's design was based on the original speed machine. Inspired by Timothy Coleman and Crossbow, Larsen travelled to Namibia in South Africa. His aim was to prove to the world that his boat, Vestas SailRocket, could overcome the untouched 50-knot speed barrier and become the fastest yacht ever built.
There's always been something in my life I knew that I wanted to do better than anyone else. That determination is going to be something that's going to get to see this project through.
2 years on, Larsen has fine-tuned the yacht and is now in the position to challenge the record.
It's a very unique boat, it's a very special boat based on a concept that was brought up back in the 60s, but no one's really explored it to the extent we have. It's so unique, there's not really even a name for it. It's not a catamaran or a monohull or anything like a windsurfer or a kite surfer. It's totally unique.
The yacht isn't the only unique aspect of the operation. Walvis Bay offers the perfect location for Larsen and his team to explore the boundaries of speed sailing. The question is, can Larsen transfer the 1960s concept into Vestas SailRocket and make it the fastest yacht in the world?
What makes it very quick is the fact that it has no overturning forces. Most people involved with sailing are trying to balance the boat, and you're usually using your weight. You're sitting more people out on the side, you're putting more lead in the keel, you're making the boat very wide and stable like a multi-hull, but eventually the wind will overpower you. This boat, having no tendency to tip over, you just set up this tug of war between the wind and the water, and you just let those two forces duke it out. You don't have to use your weight to stabilise it, and that tug of war gets awfully powerful. We're not looking for hurricane strength winds, where a lot of speed sailing boats out there are looking for 30, 40, even 50 knots of wind. We're looking for winds which are quite common to this part of Africa. What you get is this south-southwest wind blowing up across here. This is all dead flat, big salt farm up here, and across the lagoon where all the flamingos hang out here, and running across this stretch of sand, and that gives us 1 mile to sail in ideal conditions. Because the wind is blowing over this beach here, this very low beach, there's no chop here, so the water's dead flat. The orientation of the wind is perfect for SailRocket, much better than it is for the windsurfers and kite surfers, and there's no one out there that we have to compete with to sail on this stretch, which is fantastic. So there's no swimmers or fishermen or anything, we've just got it all to ourselves.
Later in Seamaster, Larsen and Vestas SailRocket go for the outright speed record. Paul Larsen has built a boat called Vestas SailRocket. His aim is for it to become the fastest yacht in the world and beat the 50-knot speed barrier.
Today we're coming to the end of this record period. We've seen the boat's got the performance potential to set the outright record, and we've found with these conditions you have to be on standby and ready all the time. The last time when we broke the record, it wasn't forecast to be that good. We were ready, we went out there, it was looking good, and then for about an hour it was just pure magic. Everything was perfect, and it's such a fragile balance to have this lightweight structure in the perfect place with the perfect team, with all the timing stuff, with the conditions, the wind, the tide, everything just spot on. You're just spinning plates, and it's just, you just hope for 20 seconds you can just get that perfect, everything right.
Larsen has clocked over 50 knots in Vestas SailRocket.
Just all come together against the forecast and everything, and down this magic mile here, SailRocket just gave us a taste of still what's to come. If these little numbers here can be trusted, that makes us the fastest boat ever.
But a later attempt ended in disaster.
You okay?
In late December 2008, Larsen had rebuilt the yacht. The attempt was back on. The Vestas SailRocket sail team were ready. Could Larsen deliver the speed on the track? Speed records rely on all of the elements being in place for just a few minutes. Unfortunately, on this occasion, it wasn't to be.
Once I sank my teeth into this project and realised this was it, then this was going to be it. And now is the time for us to achieve that goal of being number one. I believe that all the rest of my sailing career has been a fantastic foundation for the challenge we've got now, and I'm not going to be someone who comes up with excuses. It can only end one way. I could not live the rest of my life giving justification and explanations I didn't really believe in my soul as to why this didn't happen.
Having already broken 50 knots in an unofficial run, the Vestas SailRocket team have the belief that they can obtain the crown of the fastest yacht in the world.
Every day is gold to us now. The clock's ticking, and if opportunity comes our way, we're going to grab it and throttle it. This boat's been in the country now 2 years under temporary visa, and all of these things are running out. Our own visas are running out. Our budget, this is all within the budget, but if we overstay it, then that's running out. We just want to get this done and dusted and behind us, and we know if we get a good day, we can do that. If we don't get what we're after, then we will stay on, but I feel the pressure to get this done now. But this is speed sailing, and if Mother Nature doesn't play ball, then there's nothing you can do about it, and just be thankful that your boat's not broken and you are ready.
Surely, it's just a matter of time.